welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The veteran Dustin Hopkins has this one teed up, and we are underway here in Cleveland. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Etienne sheds him off at the 45. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. An excellent. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing Nix. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Every coach we ever talked to took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. And a short gain down to about the 33. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. Ball at the 33, second and 9. First carry now for Ramondre Stevenson. Runs over it. And all the way inside. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a shotgun snap and a give to Etienne. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Travis Etienne, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are on the board first here this afternoon. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And good. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12. Back to throw. Complete to Likely. And they'll get this well past midfield before being...
I guess we got a good idea about what the game plan is for attacking this secondary. No beating around the bush with this crew. His first throw of the game is a deep shot, and it connects. That's a tendency breaker right there because normally you build up to the big shot, but not in this case.
Tackle made that time by B.J. Hill. The Browns at 7-9 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done in this one.
When you look at this Bronco defense, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
That was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? And that is incomplete.
You can see and feel the disappointment on that one because you saw some guys on the sidelines jumping up going, oh, no. Looked like they had that one set up well on third down, but you got to give yourself time to get rid of the football.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
To throw is Nix. A short throw caught by Andrews. And able to get this one across.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 10 more there and another first down.
And he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Working out of the gun is Nix. A short throw caught by Andrews. There, do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front.
And all the way home. 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Broncos are able to stretch out their lead. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. Still going past the 30. And it will be an excellent return here all the way down inside the 25-yard line. What a play.
But when the highlight is shown of this play, all attention is going to be on the person running with the football. But how about the group as a whole, setting up that big-time return, yardage.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Isaiah Likely to score. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they've just got to be careful not to lean in. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
First down on the 15-yard play. Straight ahead, Etienne. Down to the 42, 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he spins past him and into space. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Tackle made there by Myles Garrett. Here's 2nd and 10. Nix to the air. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Greg Dulcich, his first touchdown on the year. And the Broncos will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Zuerlein good with a PAT, and that makes it a 21-10 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And makes it across. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly. They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Devin Duvernay, 30 yards. And the Broncos are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Losing past 2 guys at 50, 2 of the best ever, Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. Brady had 50 in 2007, and Mahomes did it in 2018. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Cleveland offense ready to go. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down.
And a nice job by the 2 of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the 1st down.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Broncos are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And that'll be incomplete.
In their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' fate. This is caught inside the 15. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. Zerline's kick is up and through. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down here. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Right back to Judy, and it's complete. And that's good for a gain. Hamler, the motion man left. Go. 2nd and 4. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Back to throw again. Over the middle, complete to Judy. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. This is Burgess. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
They give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
And this is going to be another 1st down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 31-yard line. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
Drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. ETN up the middle. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at him.
Now it's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the third. On this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And a quick shuffle pass here is complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On third down, here's ETN. And he'll only get this to the 17, well shy of what he needed. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a fourth down. Zerline's kick is up and through, and that will finish off this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season.
Greg Zerline set to kick off.
Zerline out now to kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Solid. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, their defense has really struggled. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. 2 yards to go, second down. They're going to look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
Go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And they're strong.
Continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And this offense on third down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Broncos are going to take over here up near the 40. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Almost like, it's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 125 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Let's go.
Here's Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnover.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Open man. He completes it to Judy. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. As an inside linebacker, got to be a little bit more poised.
No doubt about it, because they get a little bit of flexibility, especially when they're trying to stuff a gap. You know, we get that double A gap look. This time he got too eager and got too deep into the backfield.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. On the counter, ETN. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Zerline on and the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Browns drive about to get started. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confidence.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Come 19! Come 19! Warrior 70!
He'll be brought down going to go as a loss of 13.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
And this throw-in all game long, there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines. Nothing's worked for them. They've got to find a way to start matching each other's movements.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at triple zeros. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
70 range. 70.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This is caught inside the 15. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And he's across 4.
Just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point forthcoming. And the lead is down to 24.
Good. Makes the score Broncos 41, Browns 17.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And the Broncos are going to get the football. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. Short throw caught by Dulcich. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 31, here comes 2nd and a yard. Throwing Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Zerline connects on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
17.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And he's up across the... The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Completes the pass to Judy on the crossing pattern. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. This will be caught. Judy. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead is down to 24. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And this one has gone pretty well to form. They've come in, had little problem thus far, and now they'll try to polish things off in the fourth. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. To throw, here's Nix. Trying to lay one up deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play. So it does